We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
Low for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. McNeil on at first, nobody out. Called a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Devo, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
All even now, 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and last time out, multi-homer game. He's as dangerous as they come right now.
Yeah, this is a guy you really need to pitch with caution, and usually when he hits them, he starts to hit them in bunches. Be really careful throwing this guy anything in the middle part of the plate.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
First and second here with nobody out. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Over to VR. On to first, and they get them both.
That is four. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. It's a rough one for him on Wednesday, taking an 0 for 5 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Waka, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So stepping in, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Now here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball
Batting
club.
second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting first, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Lays off 2-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Garrett Cooper would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch.
3-0 the count.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. The 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Robinson Cano the next to dig in, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
The next 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fly ball out to right field. Ramirez is there, one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So striding in, Brandon Nimmo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Two out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Has a look, now the pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Fouled off.
Nope.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Mets leave 1. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Harold.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Sent on the ground out to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Up next from Miami, Sandy Alcantara. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan VR.
So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Left center, base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3 runs already home here. 2 balls and a strike. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. Miami's out in front, 4-0. Next up for New York, Michael Walker. 9-1-2 due up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is
Number
empty
6.
here with one away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fastball well outside.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami 3rd sacker. Hard ground ball to 3rd. A dive. He's got it. He's out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Standing in, Matt Joyce flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Harold.
Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that retires the side. Miami down in order, but they're in front 4-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out.
Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Joyce. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 31 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a line drive. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line hard toward right center. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1-0 the count. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Michael Wacha. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 4-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. This is popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Rojas carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami. Through 4, we're tied at 4. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Ready for another chance? Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Josh Rader will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 9, Josh Rader.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. In time as he just gets the tag down. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The bouncer to the left side. And he's out on the tag. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
On the move is Joyce. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Line to the right side. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Anderson.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-4. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Ahmed Rosario will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Now here's the pitch. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Nets, the pitcher, Michael.
At the plate, Michael Wacha hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ramirez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 4. Leading off the inning, Harold Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Cano with it at second. Scooped up. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two-0 now. Alfaro, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, the pitcher.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Robert Gesellman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Robert Gesellman.
John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
John Birdie.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. Hits ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. the 1-0. This is in the air to left field. Cespedes is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Adam Conley will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The third baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Too high, 1-0. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Conley playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here's Pete Alonso as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's now 7-4.
the right fielder, number 30.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And the Mets just keep right on rolling, as this is good for extra bases as well. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramos hits a little over the 270 mark. The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 1-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two-1, here it is. Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the third baseline. One out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
One and two, here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
2 and 2.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins 4. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Dickerson.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home, and it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batter, the center fielder,
Brandon Nimmo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, no strikes. That's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. J.D. Davis will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into left, a base hit. Cespedes is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Sterling Sharp enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At plate now, Pete Alonso. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead this one 12-4. Jerry Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Familia primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-2 now.
See ya, man.
Now here it comes.
Here we go. I got the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Matt Joyce, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now the pitch.
Hey!
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Jorge Alfaro would be next. The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Dickerson. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Another 2-2 offering. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Two and 0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Mets out in front, 13-4. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Francisco Cervelli will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Francisco Cervelli.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game: pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
13-4 the way this one ends. New York get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Michael Wacha earns his 8th victory of the season. Sandy Alcantara was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.